And good afternoon, Sword family. And welcome back to another 9Dragons Playstream. And oh my god, I have comments. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Hopefully, our internet will hold out, but we do have a possible storm approaching. So if things cut out, now you know why. Oh my goodness. And first through the door at 2:30 this afternoon is one of my patrons, Dan Hollifield. See you in 2 hours. Wow. And there's Foxy an hour and a half later. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for another rousing adventure of Inigo Barktoya. Yes. Please like, share, and subscribe for more fun content. That would be nice. Wouldn't miss it unless I had to. I appreciate that, Dan. How's the barn stuff coming? Got the plywood and chipboard moved, plus some shelf kits and more. I need to move my solar batteries tomorrow so Lindsay can get more living room stuff out of the barn. Nice. All coming together, albeit slowly. That's usually how moving things work. Perfection can take time. Yes, this is very true. Inigo just brought me some food, some of his food to share. And there's Aunt Donna joining us, greeting Foxy and Dan. And right behind her is my other patron, Carl Witzman. Good evening, Carl. And Donna greeting the Witzman dude. And evening. Inigo is so nice. Well, we share with him, so he figures gotta share both ways, I guess. Made it here. Really is, yes. Shared my rice at lunch with him, and now he's sharing with me. He does that fairly often, exactly. Aw. Kimber tripped Lynn as she was bringing bowls of cat food in from the porch, then ate all of it before Lynn could clean it up. Yeah. Just like toddler play food, you have to pretend to eat a bite. If you don't, he either gets offended or he'll continue to push it towards you until you eat it. Thank goodness it was all dry cat food. That's a good thing. Cats will bring toy mice to us. The past cats would bring me a dead mouse. Don't look forward to this group learning that. Yeah, you don't want that to happen, especially in the middle of the night. Is she okay? Yes. Sorry, Lynn got tripped up. Yes. Had one cat on the farm that would bring us rabbits. Well, lunch? I don't know. Angry but unharmed. Good. Good. Good that she's unharmed. Yes, it is. Glad she's okay. Glad she's okay, but you have to admit that was pretty smart of Kimber. Yeah. Watch out for being a habit. Yeah. Tiptoe around the house until she's calmed down. They do like to go for what worked before. Hope Kimber doesn't have intestinal distress from the cat food. I've seen what that can do to dogs, and it's not pretty. Angry British lady shouts a lot. Isn't that like redundant? Angry British lady? Can't you just say, angry or British lady? You really need all of that to convey the message? She'll just gain back some of the weight the vet wants her to lose. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Yeah. Good. Evidently, cat food is very fattening for dogs. Okay. Not the weight, yeah. Can give them rather explosive crap for a while. Uh-huh. Over 90 pounds the last time we took her to the vet. Damn. Vet wants her to be about 75 or she'll risk hip problems. Yeah. That's a way to go, yeah. Pretty good weight for his frame right now, and hopefully he can keep up. Well, with the amount of running he does every single time I take him outside, I really don't think that's going to be an issue. Have her down to 78, but she keeps sneaking to the cat food feeders. Silly mutt, yep. And there's Kitty. Have a good stream, love. Pop in when I can. You take care of your dance students and don't worry about what we got going on over here. See you in a while. Have a good class. Greetings for Kitty. More greetings for Kitty. Teach him well. I'm sure she does. Liked and shared. Speaking of losing weight, I've gone down 3 notches on my belt from a little over a year ago. Guess I'm eating healthier. Yeah, it happens. When I was diagnosed diabetic, I was 225 pounds. And since then, I lost about 50 pounds. And I've mostly maintained around 170 to 185. So, and yes, I said that just to annoy you. There's my co-star. You gotta come over here so people can see more than just your head. Come on. No, up. Come on. Yeah, there's my co-star. Yes, you did. Found the way you lost. Oh, hush. Greetings for me. And greetings for Dan. And greetings for me again. Chatty bunch today. Hey, that's... You know what? I should probably do this. I don't think I've done this the last few times, but... Did we go quiet to take mercy? No. None of that nonsense. Yeah, I don't do that, any of that mercy garbage. Worried there for a moment. I'm sure you were terrified. Ow. No ows. Ow's not allowed. Ah. Attack of the pup. Yeah. That'll do it. All righty. And we're going to move you guys over here so that I can start the game. And we're back in Wudon once again. Constable Jiang Shibai says, I have a story, so come and visit me. Okay. Back off a little bit. Health and vital is full. Back in Nanjiang for Road to the Dragon Quest. Can't do Master and Disciple. Can't do Dungeon of Conqueror. Can't do Trace and Master Hand. That's Wuhan Village. Okay. Bodyguard Part 2. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hey, Midnight. My lone viewer over on Twitch. I remember this time, and I really need to get better at doing this, to share over in the Sisters of the Hook Discord that I was going live. So we'll see if that nets us any viewers over on Twitch tonight. I doubt it, but we'll see. It might. You never know. I decided it's time to chomp the fingers. Yeah. Wow, you got to stand way over here, huh? All right, what do you got? We're going to look just for fun. Bloody Hermit Herb. Yeah, no. I think I'm good. Thank you. Lots of greeting for midnight. Yes. PvP enabled, I know. Blah, blah, blah. And now we hit Wuhan Village first. And then head to Jinan. And I'm going to apologize now. My allergies have been kicking my butt today, so if I'm sniffling more than normal, I'm fine. It's just stupid hay fever from the season change, which is probably also the reason for the headache that I currently have. But I took a couple ibuprofen before I started, so hopefully that'll... Oh, look. Hello, Kickbot. Oh, so you are the young warrior who has reached Cheng 6 of Rising Light. I can see in your aura that you will become a leader of your clan one day. Still, water runs deep here in the land. Towards your bright future. A small gift. Please do not be modest. Please do not embarrass me by rejecting my gift. You will gain extra experience while you use this item. Take it and use it to grow the seed of the dragon within you. What'd you give me? I don't know. Yeah, I thought there was another quest up here. What can I do for you, Shaolin monk dude? A wanderer was asking where to see you. His eyes were telling me that he has a pure soul. Thus, why don't you go and talk to him? Outside, maybe? Outside, probably. Oh, no, he's over here. Well, hello there. Originally, there was a clan called San Shaozhen in Death Valley. I was one of their disciples. However, we were defeated by the evils from Death Valley, and I'd become a vagabond. Okay. The master of San Shaozhen left a will for us to reconstruct San Shaozhen once again. That was the reason I came to Death Valley. Fortunately, I've heard about your strength and devotion to help others who are in danger. Thus, please help me face the evils of Death Valley. Here, take this path of Death Valley to enter. So now we have 2 quests. Inigo's also talkative. Yeah, a little bit. Now we have 2 quests to go into Cave of Conqueror. I just saw a Buddhist nun fighting against deviants in Death Valley. She was doing her best she could, but seems that she can't resist for a long time. Thus I ran down here to search for a hero to rescue that Buddhist nun and bumped into you. Seems that it's fate, so can you go and help her? Okay. Did you meet that vagabond? How was he? I'm sure he wasn't asking you something wicked to help. No, dude, he was not. But unfortunately, I don't think... In order to re-establish the San Chao Zen, we must defeat the Death Valley first. The Death Valley has recently established by defeating their master. First, please defeat that Earthworm Demon of Death Valley and Giant of Death Valley that are guarding the passage to Death Valley. All right, so where is this nun at? Oh my goodness, she's all the way down in Death Valley. So you guys really want me to go to Death Valley, don't you? Okay. I mean, I kind of have to head that way to head to Genon anyway. So I don't think that my level is high enough to solo Death Valley, and I'd hate to lose my blood points. I don't know. And Foxy had to start her characters over again, so she does not have a high enough character to help me run Death Valley by myself. Well, hello there, Buddhist nun. Can I talk to you without being attacked by these idiots? Let's find out. Oh, you are the one disciple from the one white clan that recently established. It is my great fortune to run into you. Let's talk after cleaning up this mess. Mess? What mess? Is there a mess? I see no mess. Oh, 10 iron flowers? Yeah, I can do that. Now, if you wanted, you could log into my main and just run my warrior through, and we could try and run Death Valley, but smash! Hey, bud. Hi. Yeah, I see you. Yes, I do. You, drunken swordsman, you die. The really funny thing is my main is only... What are we at here? About 16 levels above where I am now. Well, what else do you need? Oh, 10 drunken swordsmen too. Okay. Yeah, let's go do that then. Look at that. I got a whole 4 experience from killing 10 iron flowers and 1 drunken swordsman. Kind of surprised they haven't started any kind of Halloween event, though. Maybe next week they will. Smash. Do you notice that the drunken swordsmen on their wrists, right there, that's a calabash. It's a hollowed out gourd for drinking alcohol. It's right there, basically on their wrists, on the same hand that the sword is in. Things have been cleared. No. No, they have not. Thank you so much for saving my life. My name is Oh Hui, who is one of Mei clan disciples. I was heading to Death Valley to face Dream-Faced Buddha. I see you are wounded. Take a deep breath and calm yourself down. And now they're going to be up the hill. They really want me to go into Cave of Conquerors. I don't know if I can solo it yet. I don't even know if my 9Dragons dude can solo it yet. Rising Light 6? He might get the squish. Oh, look, another kickbot. How lovely. Fine, you want to fight? Wow, All Hallows begins on the 18th. Maybe yours will do around that time. Maybe. It's entirely possible. smoking pipe maple before the calabash too. Yeah. I mean, it basically is just a hollowed out gourd. It doesn't necessarily matter what you use it for. You putz. Ah, golden thread. Nice. Now we're going to come over here where hopefully we'll be safe. We are almost out of vital. Head begs to rest. Well, that's all right. That's fine. Can I? No, I probably can't reach the merchant from over here. Golden thread. 1 day experience boost. Nice. So now we have four passes for Death Valley, so I might be able to go in. I don't know if I'd be able to run it without getting squished. Yeah, it does take a while to meditate, but not nearly as long as it was taking before. I'm just refilling my vital, which is a lot faster than refilling both health and vital. My God, we've been going for half an hour already, and I've done like almost nothing. We do have some food on us. And we have some ginseng and we have some mushroom to get vital back. And I do have a couple of revive elixirs. Yeah, no turkey phoenixes. I know. Those things were evil. And they always had to be right in the mobs that you currently needed to fight. Like they always just happened to be right within the mobs that you needed. It was ridiculous. Okay, good. Let's use the experience boost. Move the golden thread over here to my sellables. And we'll go talk to this guy over here. See what he wants. Oh, the lady you were talking to? I just saw her go down this way. What? Now she's outside? Hush, buddy. Now she's outside the valley. Well, that's cute. My nose itches because of my damn allergies. I've heard all the disciples of Death Valley belong to White Clan during the 9Dragons chaos, and it was true. I've seen a couple of guys that I used to know before. I couldn't believe that they were attacking me without mercy. He was one of Hainan Pa's disciples. He was very close to me, but disappeared during the 9-Dragon chaos. I never expected to see him here. I'm sure that he didn't inherit the Hainan sword skills to turn against Hainan. Regardless, I need to return his consciousness, so please help. Okay. Unconscious drunk swordsman, huh? Okay. No, buddy, you can't have my hand right now. I'm sorry. I need you to play. Need an unconscious drunk swordsman. There's an unconscious drunk swordsman right there. Oh, quit walking away. Come here. Smash. Wasted Drunk Swordsman. Wasted Drunk Swordsman. Wasted Drunk Swordsman. Cumulative event. Courier's Guild Poucher. Bird of Fortune. Wasted, 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 wasted. Wasted. Well, where are all the unconscious ones then? Suppose they might be. I mean, there was a couple down there at the bottom. Regular Drunk Swordsman. There's an unconscious. Still getting drops? I am. It's mostly just gold, but I am still getting drops. Check the guys up here and see what they have. And we're going to have to meditate again because why is my vital training so damn fast? Shouldn't be. And I don't want to leave gold laying around. No. I want to pick up gold because I use it to buy things and buy rooms at inns hosted by very, very attractive, busty women. That's true. Many people do leave a lot of drops just laying there. And if you leave it there, laying there long enough, you can just, anyone can pick it up. Your drops from your kills are kind of locked to your character for a specific set of time. But once that time has elapsed, then it's kind of fair game for anybody. Made a fortune just wandering through. Yeah. Because a lot of people don't pick things up. There's my Courier's Guild Pass. Still can't do anything with that elixir because I need to find a level 2 first. I have a lot of Courier Guild passes, don't I? 33 and 3. Yeah. Yeah, everything sells for something. It's true. Once you realize that basically everything is worth something to someone, it's the same thing that happens when I play Skyrim, and this bugs the crap out of a lot of people that have ever watched me play Skyrim. I pick up damn near everything as long as I know it's worth something to someone. So anytime that I go on a quest or go on a dungeon run, every single person that I kill in a video game, YouTube, I will loot everything off of them, and it doesn't take very long for my character to get over encumbered, so he just starts walking really, really slowly. And I really don't care because I almost always buy a horse. And horses are the only thing that allow you to fast travel when you're over encumbered. But one of the first things I usually try to do is there is a specific quest line in the game that you can do that gives you an astral horse. So you get a horse that you get a spell that you can summon the horse. Now, the summon technically only lasts for 60 seconds, but as long as you're riding the horse, he will be summoned indefinitely until you get off the horse. So I try and do that quest fairly early in the game, and that way I don't have to spend 1,000 gold and get a new horse every day or so because they're stupid and they'll go attack things, and then you come out of the dungeon expecting your horse to be there so you can fast travel to the closest town and offload all your stuff, and the horse is dead. But you get that astral horse and you just summon that thing, hop on, ride off. And people watch me playing Skyrim. They're like, why are you so slow? Because I'm over encumbered. Drop something. I don't want to. All of this stuff sells. It's all worth something to someone. Why would I sell this stuff when I can hang on to it, go back into town, and offload all of it and make some damn money? Now it's going to take me forever to actually get the drop that I need for this quest because they're all so far below my level that it's going to take me forever to do this. Ah! And right after I said that, I get the drop. Maybe that's why I said it. Yeah, that's why I said it. And we can go finish this quest for the Buddhist nun. It is. That's exactly why I said it. I was reverse jinxing myself. And if you believe that, I have some lakefront property right outside my window to sell you. Oh. There's not even anything there to run into. Thank you. I'll bring this plate to Hainan Pa promptly. I'm sure this guy is in your debt and surely appreciates the thing you've done for him. Blue Knot Ambrosia, Qigong damage increased by 100. Pure Ambrosia, damage increased by 100. Yeah. I don't do Qigong damage, so it's okay. I am Yun Hei from Ome Clan. Need your help again, so please come to the entrance of Death Valley. I'm already here. I've confirmed that one of Death Valley's masters, Dreamface Buddha, was Righteous Seijo from Ome Clan. I was trying to identify by asking townsfolk, but they were unable to recognize him due to the long hat that veils his face entirely. Thus, can you go to Wuan Village to see if anyone can recognize him as Righteous Seijo? Thank you. Then she's going to want me to go into Cave of Conquerors and beat Dreamface Buddha, which I cannot do right now. Hey, Don. Welcome to the stream. Yes, would you believe? I love that show, actually, Carl. Get Smart was one of my favorite shows on Nick at Night back in the day. I had massive amounts of fun watching that show. Oh, goody, we're talking to a constable. What do you mean this lady is Dreamface Buddha? I only saw Dreamface Buddha cover his face with a big hat. Thus, go and talk to the crews from Courier's Guild since they encountered Dreamface Buddha several times previously. No. Courier, that's right. Courier is up, is on top of the hill. Could do a remake. No. The remake movie with Steve Carell wasn't terrible. It wasn't great by any stretch, but it wasn't awful. I've definitely seen a lot worse. Warrior Dave emerges from the temple. Welcome, Warrior Dave. Sit a while and hear the tale of the 36th chamber of Inigo Barktoya, who is just sleeping right over there. My foot is going through the constable's torso. Missed it by that much. True, Steve Carell did. Steve Carell kind of plays Steve Carell in every single movie that he's in. So I think if I had never seen the original TV series, then I might have liked the movie more. But when you've seen something else first, like when you've seen a TV series or an anime or something, and then you watch a movie, you tend to compare what you know and what other people portray them as. Just 6 days away from level 4. Nice. Indeed. She is Dreamface Buddha. See? Her true face before she was mutilated. I just can't believe that Dreamface Buddha has such an innocent face underneath. And now you're going to want me to run back? Yeah, I thought so. The rest of the clan, yeah. But there is a book series. Well, I'm sure he knows you're just teasing, Carl. But there is a book series that Foxy and I absolutely love. Like, we have most of the books, and I only say most because I think she has a new one coming out like 2026. And because it is a book series, other than your main protagonist, who is on the cover of just about every single book, all of the other characters are kind of up to your imagination. You know, they give you basic descriptions, but nothing enough to, like, cement a view in your head. Oh, wow. That's a lot of points. Have the clan name the Lazy Clan for a reason. Well, live up to your clan name. It's all good. The Dream-Faced Buddha was righteous, Seijo. She was one of the closest friend among all disciples at the time, like my elder sister. What on the cruel earth she had to turn into this creature? Doing good, Don. Level 2 is fine for us. Yeah. I don't even have a clan, so, you know, shut up. I also only have basic Munzie. I don't even have premium, so I couldn't make one even if I wanted to. But yes, the Mercy Thompson books. Other than Mercy Thompson herself, who is on the cover of like every single book, No one else gets a visual representation of what they look like. So if someone decided that they wanted to make movies out of the Mercy Thompson books, which would be absolutely insane because there's like 14 books just in the Mercy Thompson series, and that's not counting Alpha and Omega, which is a separate series in the same universe. Personally, what I would do, if I was able to afford the rights to the Mercy Thompson series, is make a TV series. And every book could be one season of the show. That way, you could put as much of the book into one season a lot easier than you could put that book into one movie. But if someone decided that they wanted to make something, out of the Mercy Thompson series, if they didn't pick the right actors and actresses for the characters, I can almost guarantee you that people would riot. And personally, I have my own, headcanon of what each of the characters looks like. But the only one that you really get a visual of is Mercy Thompson herself. But I think Mercy Thompson, if there's ever a movie, a TV series, the one person in my head that could play Mercy Thompson is Michelle Rodriguez. If you get a minute, leave this tab open. Go to Google image search and look up a picture of Michelle Rodriguez, and then look at the cover of the Mercy Thompson book Moon Called, and tell me that Michelle Rodriguez is not damn near a spitting image of Mercy Thompson from the cover of that book. It is insane. Be hard to be in a client unless there are other players in your town. Yeah, I know. Brain is telling me that I'm hungry, but my belly is telling me I'm full. Yeah, snack time. Yes, Mercy Thompson by Patricia Briggs. Yes. And Alpha and Omega, also by Patricia Briggs. Check out Mercy Thompson series. Please do. Yeah, she nearly matches. Exactly. Michelle Rodriguez would be like the spitting image of Mercy Thompson. That's the only one that you actually... Well, that's not entirely true. There's one other character that they describe, but they describe it based off of an already existing character. There is an exceptionally old werewolf in the Mercy Thompson books. He's actually the head of all of the werewolf clans in North America. And they describe him as looking like Harry Potter. So if you were gonna, cast that one, you need someone that looks like Daniel Radcliffe without being Daniel Radcliffe. But like almost everybody else, at least in the Mercy Thompson series, in the Alpha and Omega series, you get the two main characters on most of the book covers. But like everybody else gets a kind of vague description. So you almost have to go based on your own imagination and what the author tells you that the character looks like. But the other issue is there are so many characters in those books that, and this is obviously just my opinion, doing it as a movie, you might have a background character that doesn't seem particularly important to the story. So you might, as the movie producer, you might want to ignore that character or cut them out entirely. But the problem is, in later books in that series, that character that you thought was not important suddenly becomes incredibly important. So you need to keep that in mind if you're going to make visual representation of these characters. You can't say, well, this character is not really important. They're just kind of a background character, so we'll just have an extra play that character. And then you get 2 or 3 books down the line, and all of a sudden that character is of major importance to the plot of the story, and you have to go back and find that same extra and be like, now you're like the main guy. So yeah. Exactly. Don't do much character design in my own books. I like the reader to decide. Exactly. That's what I mean. You can give a vague description. You don't need to give exact details. You can if you want to. You absolutely can. But I don't think of it as a necessity. Like, again, in the Mercy Thompson books, there is a vampire character who drives around in a van painted like the Mystery Machine. And the most description that you get of this character is that he's tall and kind of thin and lanky. And he wears clothes that basically hang off of him. And that's about it. You get more of a description of the van that he drives than of the character himself. Any studio wants to buy my story, have fun, change it, cast whoever you like. Yeah. Stefan is interesting. He's an interesting character, but like most of the other characters in the book, you get vague descriptions. You absolutely do get more detailed descriptions of vehicles than you do of characters, which makes sense when your main character is a mechanic. Your main character is a mechanic. She works on cars as her day job. So she's going to notice these little details on vehicles that she's not going to notice about people that she doesn't know. That's one of the details that I really, really enjoy about those books is they're throwing that in there that she is a mechanic. Her day job is a mechanic. So she notices things about cars that other people don't necessarily notice because they don't care. They're just like, oh, yeah, it's a car. Hello, helicopter. When you give your main character a day job or a job period, you're going to need to know enough about that job. Oh, at least number 5 today. But they need to know at least enough about that job that they can intelligently talk about that job and you can use that job to give the character a kind of depth. That a lot of people who also work in that profession, are going to appreciate. You know, if I were going to write a story and have my main character be a therapist, I would ask Carl a bunch of questions so that I could flesh my character out to be the kind of person that other therapists would look at and go, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. He knows his stuff. Because if your main character is going to have a job, but you know next to nothing about that actual job, and you're just pulling shit out of your ass, making things up, the people who actually work in that profession are going to call you out on it. Unless you build an entire world where those rules don't apply. But then you're going to have to explain why those rules don't apply in your world. Didn't describe Tom Darby until he was in his 50s. Well, 80s. That's what he says. Air Force Base or Prisoner Escape. No, it's probably Life Flight. Life Flight is helicopters transporting people to hospitals. Yeah, readers are very picky. Which is why most of the stories that I have written, I am purposefully vague about the work that my characters do. I never get into specifics unless it's something that I am well versed in. You know, if I wanted to write a character, fire suppression, yeah. If I wanted to write a character that is a, let's say, a museum. Oh, geez, what would you call him? Well, no, not necessarily the administrator, but the person that actually is in charge of. Yes. Thank you. If I wanted to make a character that was a museum curator, he would specialize. Dan got it too. He would specialize in Chinese history because that is a topic that I can discuss at length. So that would be the kind of character that I would create so that people would be like, oh, this person knows that, you know, the Han Dynasty goes from 202 AD to 220 BC. And if I was going to write a, you know, a special agent type of character, I would also have to construct an agency that he could work for that did not follow the rules of a lot of the agencies in this country, unless it was more of a historical. Then I could probably make that work. But you know, my main character from Darker Angels, I never specified what kind of work he did. You know, the first chapter of Darker Angels has him getting into a car accident on his way to work. But I never explained what kind of work he does. I never say anything about what kind of work he's doing. And I did that on purpose. Because I know if I make him a specific type of businessman or something, then I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of research on what that type of person does. And honestly, as far as the story is concerned, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he does. It doesn't matter what his job is. It doesn't matter what kind of business he's in. And yes, your stories are very, very off the cuff. Did the spies learn from you? Well, shush. Shush. I have some bad news. Last night, something horrible happened. It is terrible how many bad things have happened in Jinan recently. What is it? The hiding spot used by Return Spirit and the Son of Leafwind was discovered near the east side, and many people have been there. Return Spirit is a public enemy, and the Son of Leafwind is the betrayer of Wudan, so nobody could stop them. If you want to hear more, go to Nanjiang Tavern. Tavern is a tent. Nothing is ever simple, and no real situation can be described using only one word. Yesterday's incident was the same. The Son of Leafwind was hurt by Broken Sword Li Qing, who was hiding at the cave in the mountain. However, he was discovered. People from Cold Iron Heart's family and from other families surrounded the Son of Leafwind and Return Spirit. Of course they wanted the 9 Dragons Jade Ball. Cold Iron Heart announced that anybody who killed the son of Leafwind would get it. However, when I saw Return Spirit's face for the first time, I was so surprised. I never imagined that the famous brutal female demon was a young girl less than 20 years old. She was much prettier than the famous beauty Icy Blue. I can easily guess the reason the son of Leafwind wouldn't kill her. Wu-Tang is very unfortunate. A skillful fighter threw away everything because of a woman, and now the son of Leafwind has done the same. Don't insult Wu-Tang. No, I'm just saying it is a shame that their skills were wasted. I didn't mean any harm to your clan. So what happened to them? Return Spirit said that she had killed the son-in-laws of the Cold family and threatened the son of Leafwind so people would have to release him. One ascetic emerged from the communities. He was known as a wise man, and he yelled at the son of Leafwind. He told Leafwind that if he killed Return Spirit right away, his punishment would be reduced. However, the son of Leafwind threw up blood after he heard about this, because he knew he couldn't do it. He asked the ascetic to kill him and then fainted. Honestly, it was a pretty pitiful display. However, the wise man couldn't forgive his pupil and tried to kill him. No way! Out of the blue, Return Spirit hit the ascetic instead of the son of Leafwind. The wise man fought back without mercy. How could the little girl fare in such a fight? She said, I am dying in place of the son of Leafwind. It is as if he killed me instead. Promise me you will keep him alive. And then she died. The son of Leafwind woke up and found out the Return Spirit was dead, and his eyes became inflamed as if on fire. He stared at Cold Iron Heart and took out a small pouch from his jacket. He said, This is the 9-Dragon Jade Wall. And then he jumped off a cliff. Everyone was speechless, because the heirloom had disappeared in vain. At that time, a mysterious man showed up wrapped in black cotton strings from the forest. He was holding a girl. The mysterious man threw the girl like a stick. It was Icy Blue. Everyone was surprised by the unexpected turn of events, and the mysterious man took out something that was hiding in Icy Blue's clothes. It was the Cold family heirloom, the 9-Dragons Jade Wall. Wow. Uncle! Hello, Uncle. Curl must hear about everything. Tavern Keeper? Yeah. However, it was soon revealed that it was also a fake. Uncle! Originally, Cold Iron Heart was the enemy of Devil Shadow under the moon 10 years ago. He conspired the whole time because he thought Skillful Fighter and Devil Shadow would come under the new moon if he persecuted the Wu-Tang for fake 9-Dragon Jade Wall incident. In fact, he asked Return Spirit to kill. He married the 2 granddaughters to 2 pupils and gave the 9-Dragon Jade Wall to the son of Leafwind. Unbelievable! Revenge never ends. In the end, the innocent son of Leafwind was sacrificed. Who was the mysterious person? The stranger took off their veil. Surprisingly, it was a beautiful woman. Only one person recognized her. He had met her 10 years before. However, she doesn't want to be identified, so we don't have to say who she was, right? If you still want to meet her, go to the village, and you might see her. I'm at the village. What do you mean, go to the village? I'm already here. Innkeepers generally do if they pay attention. Innkeepers, bartenders. I personally think a good bartender. Now keep in mind, I said a good bartender should at least have a passing knowledge of psychology. Because a lot of people are going to come to a bartender not necessarily searching for advice, but like we just mentioned, bartenders hear a lot of stuff, especially as when people get drunk, alcohol will loosen their tongues, and then you end up with finding out a whole lot more than you bargained for about a person. And that's why I think that bartenders should have at least a passing knowledge of psychology, so that when that person comes to them, they might be able to give them a small bit of advice, not the extensive advice that an actual therapist or something would be able to give, but they'd be able to say enough to possibly help the person. Innkeeper has some nice hip action going. Yeah, she does. I just want to know what happens to that tavern when it rains. Because that tent is not exactly in the best of shape, I'm afraid. I mean, there are holes all over it. The roof is probably not in great shape. What happens when it rains? Do they just set out buckets and pans to catch the rain dripping into the tavern? Like, oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on a second. We're going to have to move you off of this table because, the hole above you is going to fill this area with water, so we kind of have to move you to a different table. And then, because this particular village is kind of on a river, then definitely what happens when it rains? I mean, you can kind of see that most of... I mean, your inn is up here, and your blacksmith is up there. Your storage is up here, but the tavern is down here on this level. If it rains hard enough and that lake fills up, that's going to be bad for this village. Nanjiang village might become under the sea. Under the sea. It is much better. Downward it's wetter. Okay, never mind. That's enough. Don't want to get a copyright strike. Hey, bud. Nocturnal sorceress. You! You can't see her because she's hiding in a tree. You look like a pupil of Wudang. Do you have business with me? Are you the one? The killer? That person disappeared a long time ago. If you have a connection with her, I advise you to forget about it. I almost forgot. Take this. It will help you someday. Yeah. Random woman. Give me random thing. Black dragon statue. We need to... I am Three Birds. I have to talk to you, so come find me when you're now Mount Wudan. Yeah. Hey, what happened to... Wait a minute. What happened to the little annoying rich jackass? That quest should still be on here. I didn't finish that quest. Why is... It's not showing up in my quest log. Yes, random women can be, yeah. Especially random women handing you random things. Hi, bud. What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, hi. Dude, I need my hand. I'm sorry. He doesn't need more food back there, does he? Okay. Random woman in the bushes gave me this. Can you cure it? Yeah. Nothing wrong with looking at the window dressing. No, not at all. Love how random women give me random things over the years. Had to give that up. Yeah, you do tend to have to give that up when you're married. Or in an otherwise committed relationship, unless, you know, you have an open relationship, in which case, hey, have fun. I am not the type of prudish person to tell people that you have to be with one person and one person only for your entire life. Despite the fact that, like a lot of people, that is how I was raised. Mentioning snacks earlier. Yeah, I got some things in my desk drawer here. I got some sour Starbursts and some gummy bears. It's getting dark because the clouds are rolling in. And because it's 6 o'clock and the sun will be going down in about half an hour or so. Which means that Grand Draws will be starting in a little under an hour. Almost made it. Missed it by that much. Snacks are good. Snacks are always good. Don't be stealing my grapes. You still have to rinse those off, but those were really good the other day. Oh, hey, yeah, we did level. Wow. Thought I heard that while I was talking to our Wudon uncle, but we are rising like 9. Which means my main is now only 15 levels above. Inigo woke up long enough to go check on and then come back here and went back to sleep. Yeah. A few olives. Come on, Dan. That's not a snack. Jerky is good. And I have some. Grab me another drink. Pickles. Yeah, she likes those nasty sweet pickles. I have Doritos barbecue jerky. Keyboard is currently half buried. Cat, Legos, or I don't want to know. Yeah, you heard that sound, didn't you? Go ahead. No more. You've had a lot of people food today. She does love fresh. She does love fresh fruit, though. Almost grabbed some strawberries earlier today. When I went and got lunch, I almost grabbed some strawberries because it just sounded really, really good. We still have those cakes in the fridge that have strawberries on them, too. Papers that need to be tossed, filed. Yeah. We don't have a shredder anymore, which is unfortunate. No more, Pester Pup. You got rice earlier, and you got apple earlier. No more people food for you. Shredding can be a lot of fun. It can almost be cathartic. Especially anyone who's ever been poor. And you've actually had to worry about your bills getting paid. Being able to shred those bills when they are paid. That's great for your mental health. Trust me on that one. I speak from experience on that one. Your brain's not scary. My brain is scary. Your brain is only scary if you're afraid of Twinkie spiders and chocolate dinosaur skeletons. if you're not afraid of food. Lots of fruit for the, yeah. We just emptied out our fridge yesterday from all the old crap that's been in there for God knows how long. So now our fridge looks sad and empty. No, no more. Back up. See, I put it away. It's gone. Ah, and Bayun Village. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Alfredo and garlic toast. Nice. I'm not being mean. He's had lots of people food today. And he woke us up yakking this morning at 7 o'clock, so he needs to behave. Mount Wudan has had some trouble these days. There are rumors about a ghost or something. I am curious about this. So will you go check for me whether this is true or not? I had asked some villagers earlier. They said that the son of Dragonwind saw it. Over there. Oh, I know you're teasing. Believe me, if I was actually being mean, I will get canceled faster than... Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to make that joke because I don't actually want to get canceled. So I'm not going to make that joke. Seven felt way earlier because it was pretty dark. Aunties do like to spoil, so do uncles, though. What? Ghost? Shh! Be quiet. The ghost will appear if you mention it. Nah, that's just superstition. Wow, you're stupid. You didn't see what I saw. Okay, so what did you see? A ghost? No. But I heard it. And there are many people who saw it. I am not kidding. Maybe you'll believe Cui Feng. Go find Cui Feng and ask him about it. Cui Feng is a her, dumbass. Cui Feng is a girl. Was a good joke. I heard you think it. Get out of my brain, Dan. Get out of my brain. You might find those naked pictures that I told everyone about. Now the question is, naked pictures of whom? You're going to tell me that's a him? Come on now. That's friggin' Wu-Tang Barbie right there. What do you know? Nothing. Let me tell you. It happened a few days ago. It started with the new fellow, son of Roughwind. Know him? No matter. He's new around here, but he's also the eldest of the Wind Line. Well, maybe he's clumsy or something, but he broke an incense burner while cleaning it. And the teacher was angry and punished him. Was it the sightless trial? Yes. How did you know? Have you done it before? Just a lucky guess. The sightless trial involves fighting with your eyes covered. It is meant to prepare us for sudden attacks in the dark. But as a punishment, we had to practice alone behind the Wu-Jin building at night. It was very dark. There was no moonlight. According to the son of Roughwind, something appeared suddenly out of the dark. The ghost had wild hair, and its clothes, which were once white, were now torn and soiled. It appeared out of nowhere and attacked him with long fingernails. We didn't believe him at first, but he had a real deep scratch from its fingernail. After that, a few brave pupils went to the back of the Wu-Jin building to catch the ghost at night, but they got scared and ran away. Oh, there is the son of Roughwind. Go and ask him. Oh. Hey, dude. What's going on? She is cute, yes. I'm sure you think it is entertaining in my head, Dan. At least I got that going for me. I'm entertaining. I'm scared. I'm still in a cold sweat from that night. I'm sure I was touched by something supernatural. What do you want to know? I'll tell you what I can. Did the ghost use Kung Fu? Yes, I think it did. It had a wild sort of skill. Since then, I hear people talk about a very unruly pupil from a long time ago who died during the Sightless trial. They're saying he is the ghost. Did it use Wu-Tang Kung Fu? No, it didn't. I've seen the Hua-San clan's Kung Fu before, and I would say its attacks were more in that style. That's all I can tell you. I need to go now. I broke an incense burner and I didn't finish the Sightless trial. That was my punishment. Ghosts! Who are you gonna call? Wu-Tang Swordsman! Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Yes, it is. It does make the streams a lot more fun that we all have sense of humor. It would be very, very boring and annoying if everyone was all serious and obnoxious all the time. I much prefer this group. We can be silly and joke and have fun. That's why I enjoy the green room, even though I know I don't talk a whole lot, and I know that sometimes Dan wishes I would talk more. Sometimes I just enjoy sitting and listening to all the people and interjecting when I have something to say. Huason's Kung Fu? It is strange. The ghost is using Huason clan's Kung Fu in Mount Wudon. That is either strange or funny. I can't decide which. But I would stay around here because I think we haven't heard the last of this. That one quest leveled me to Rising Light 10, just finishing that, because I was at 0 and I leveled. See what we got over here. Don't have a sense of humor. I'm serious all the time. Yeah. Of course, I have a sense of humor. Look who I married. And that's what I tell Foxy all the time. Sick and Twisted Green Room. Yes, the Sick and Twisted Green Room. Exactly. Feel slightly judged by Thesis when he's being quiet? No. Don't feel judged. Feel impressed that someone like me can actually shut the hell up sometimes. It's actually really funny. People who only know me from my streams, when they meet me in real life and they're like, you're so quiet. You're always talking during your game streams or during your tea house streams. It's like, yes, I'm talking during those because I'm supposed to be talking, because I have to talk. Otherwise, unless I have something to contribute to the conversation, which, honestly, in a lot of cases is not terribly often, annoyingly unserious. I actually kind of like that line. You know, sitting around with my relatives who I do not agree with politically, who love guns and country music and football, I can sit for an entire evening and not say one single damn word for an entire night because I have nothing to add to the conversation. So I will be very, very quiet. Because I don't feel like there's anything I have to add. House can be quite quiet sometimes because we both quiet by nature. Yeah. Son of Roughwind is in serious condition. He was very afraid, but he went on his trial anyway, and this is the result? Do the gods not care? What is it? Son of Roughwind got yelled at by teacher when he heard about his ghost story. He was ashamed and frightened, but he went behind the Wu-Jin building again last night. He didn't return, so some people went out to find him. They did find him, but he was wounded and lying on the ground. Cheondogo saw the wound, and he said that it was caused by something called the death and life responding method of the Huason clan. At that moment, a Huason clan member showed up, and some of the pupils angrily accosted him. How is the son of Roughwind? It is not good. He has a high fever and is talking nonsense. I don't know if he will recover from this. Cheondogo said that this wound can't be cured without the Huason clan's miracle medicine. Can you help us? Please save the son of Roughwind. Oh my. Are we going to find out that the ghost is that evil Mr. Yeah, no. I was going to make a Scooby-Doo joke. But then I decided not to. Hey, you can like football. Let's go listen to Billy Ray Cyrus and shoot the footballs. Yeah, no. No, thank you. I'd rather not. The Wu-Tang brothers were arguing loudly, so the Hwasun clan guy left. Afterwards, everyone calmed down, but I think the guy from Hwasun clan might know something. I have to find him before it's too late. His name is Cut Sword Lee Chung. He has a hot temper, and when he left, I could tell he was angry. Well, yeah. Well, there's actually a reason he was so angry. No, I can't say anything more. Go. I can't say anything. I'd be angry, too, if I showed up at some random clan building and a whole bunch of people attacked me for no damn reason. I can't stand football, but I don't tell other people that they can't enjoy it. That's not how I roll. You want to enjoy your football? Go enjoy your football. I really don't care. Just like I don't force people to watch hockey with me, I don't want to be forced to watch football. Watch football is just enough to give Thesis and Mom shit about it. Yeah. Watch and be silly and say go other guys when she's going nuts. Hey, it's you again. What's up? Why did they start yelling at me? I only came to help them. Hwasun clan has already fallen, so they think we are nothing. Anyway, what can I do? The miracle medicine that could save Son of Roughwind was stolen a long time ago. Stolen? What did the Wu-Tang clan do when Heavenly Demon and other clans attacked Hwasun clan? You did nothing, yet you expect our help. I was going to offer something, but... What do you mean? Ask the Wu-Tang people if you want to know. Why are you asking me? Wu-Tang without skillful fighter is like a tiger without teeth, but they still think they're the best warriors in the world. The arrogance of Wu-Tang makes close to going insane with anger. I will tell you one thing. Do you know who the genius Dr. Wu-Tang was before? Look to Three Birds. He can tell you that. I'm leaving. It is after 6:30. Grant Draws is going to be starting in about 35 minutes or so. Our local hockey team is playing my old team, so that's going to be an interesting night for me. Deer out near the barn. Spider climbed across the camera lens. Yeah, she does have a bit of arachnophobia. Well, lots of cameras can be fun. Just depends on what you're pointing them at. Did Cut Sword Lee Chung say that? It's all in the past. What is important is to save the Son of Roughwind now. There is a miracle medicine in the Hwasun clan, but Heavenly Demon people destroyed the clan and stole it 10 years ago. Do I have to go to Heavenly Demon? No. Even though Heavenly Demon destroyed the Hwasun clan, they've suffered a lot of damage too. They thought their battles were over and let down their guard, but on their way back to their base, they were attacked, and all their treasures were stolen. There is only one person who might know what happened next. That person is Thousand Eyes, Thousand Hands, Yi Xiaoting. He must know about it. Go to Hefei and find him. You knew this already? No, not that. I guessed at some of the story after I heard about the ghost using Huasan clan's kung fu. There is only one person still living from the Huasan clan who has strong enough kung fu to go to Mount Wudang alone. That is only Sword on top of the mountain. He was very close to Skillful Fighter in terms of power, and they were sworn brothers. Only Sword had gone to Wudang before because he wanted to see Skillful Fighter. But Only Sword was already out of his mind after the defeat of Huasan clan. So Wudang had to kill him. That was the only way they could stop him. He's already dead, so don't worry about it. Go to Hefei and find the medicine. Back to Hefei we go again. To Hefei we go. Ouch, Don, that doesn't sound fun. Where are you, Thousand Eyes? Usually, Thousand Eyes is in the center of Hefei. My light should be turning on here shortly, I think. Oh, he's not in the center. All right. So where is he? Where is he then? Oh, there he is. It blended in. He's not in the center, he's on the edge. There you are. I am Thousand Eyes, Thousand Hands, Yu Xiaoqing. I know everything. You must have sought me out because there is something you want to know, right? What will you give me in return? What do you want? I heard that the dead Only Sword and Only Top of the Mountain appeared in Wudang. This is not very surprising matter. Alive or dead, he became an evil killer, so what's the difference? What does interest me is that I've heard that his sword is the best, but nobody knows where it is. If you get me his sword, I will give you information you want. You are friends with Cut Sword Li Chung, so why are you worrying about it? What kind of weapon is he looking for after breaking his best sword in the Huasan clan? If you don't know, ask him directly. I heard he's planning a duel with someone near Dragon Flower Tower in Zhengzhou. And then he says poof and disappears. I need to sell some things because my inventory is getting very, very full. Oh boy, okay. Silk can go. Sapphire stone can't be sold. Oh, another wood on manual. Nice. Well, damn. What the hell? How is that cheap? Billions? Billions are not freaking cheap. Oh, there you go. Been a long day getting ready to head back. Yeah. No worries. Little white mark on my arm, yeah. Thanks for dropping by, Joe. I appreciate it. What's up, puppy butt? Now we must go to Zhengzhou. Hush, bud. No. Ah! Ow. What, buddy? There you go, lay down. Oh, quiet. Growling blood wolf. You don't scare me anymore. All right, where are you at? Oh. Of course, you're clear at the other end of the map. I could have gone through... Bloody Plain and gone the other direction. Now I have to actually run through the entire damn map just to get down there. You're okay, bud. Yes, running, 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 always going, running, 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 across. I may have to stop and meditate before I actually get across the map. We'll see. Come on, light, turn on. What's going on? Ah, the land looks so much better without all the turkey phoenixes going, and all the lakes are full again, and all of the trees are happy. What? Why did you stop? Rabbit holes can be fun. Cannot tell you how many times, for no discernible reason, a song or a band or an artist will pop in my head at 11:30 or midnight, and I end up going down a music rabbit hole for like 2 hours. I'll be sitting there listening to different songs, different bands, just to try and scratch that itch that popped up in my head for, like I said, no discernible reason. Wow, what's going on? My vitals not draining as fast as it was. Weird. Ah! Run into fence. Why did you stop? Huh. Interesting. Might have to check that out after stream. Wu-Tang killed only sword, so why are you asking me about it? Anyway, I'm about to have a duel, so I have to pay attention and do my preparations. Go away. It's about a person's life. You want me to give you the sword so you can save him? Wu-Tang can kill people, but Hwasan clan has to save people? Is that how it is? I'm getting angry. I will go to the village and have a drink and consider my response. Don't follow me. Nanjiang Tavern. And we leveled again. Okay, Sapphire Stone Shard can go. I don't care. Ethereal Mushroom goes over here. Ambrosia can go over here too. Well, if he wants you to go make dinner, you can go make dinner. You don't have to wait for me. You can make your dinner anytime you want. There's the light. I saw the Grant has a guest tonight. You want to go head over, Donna? That's perfectly fine. I appreciate you hanging around with me for a little while, and you can go say hi to Grant for me, and maybe when I'm done here, I'll pop over and see what's going on. Maybe. Settle down, dude. Don't want to leave too early. You probably won't miss much. Just, more running. Apparently attempting to run off a cliff. What do you see out there, bud? Doubt there are any kids playing out there this time of night, but you never know. Why do you keep stopping like that? What is the deal? No, you can't run off cliffs at all. Just like you can't run into the lakes. It's like there's just an invisible wall. That's why he stopped. Because he just hits the wall. I'll show you up here when we get closer to Nanjang Village. Right on the other side of the bridge where the big chasm is, he'll just hit the wall. What is going on with this thing? My keyboard might need new batteries, or the game is just being stupid. I'm not sure which. So you got a nice big cliff here, and we'll just... So he just stops. I can't go any farther. Which is really nice, because if your game glitches, which it can do, and you're doing Lightfoot like this, and all of a sudden your character stops, and then like 5 or 10 seconds later just goes crazy running and you have no control. You don't want to be running towards a cliff when that occurs, because you might get the squish. There will be a battle between Cut Sword, known as the best Hwasan swordsman in the Valley of Hell, and Sabul, one of the defenders of the clan of the Valley of Hell. As I heard it, famous name and strange sword Sabul has the Hwasan clan's prized Itso sword. Cut Sword challenged Sabul to a duel, hoping to recover the sword. Since it was discovered that Sabul had the Ilso sword, many people have tried to take it from him, but no one has beaten him yet. The sword must be very strong. I'm sure that is what Cut Sword came for. If you want it, I'd like to say this is the time to try. Why? Cut Sword came to my tavern and, well, I don't know if it's fate, but he met a woman from Heavenly Demon. No, not just any woman. The woman who gave him the scar on his face. It is a 10-year-old grudge. Cut Sword followed her afterwards, and I think he forgot about his duel. So you have a chance. If I were you, I'd go to Valley of Hell quickly. Navigation system. And these guys are mostly red to me. Isn't that lovely? Kinda. Keyboard was wigging out there for a second, not doing anything. Wow, he's not hitting a damn thing. I don't see either one of them. Ah. Hmm. Yeah, have fun, Carl. Well, he's supposed to be in there somewhere. He's supposed to be in there somewhere, so. Okay. We have to go up the hill? No, not up here either. Well, that's kind of annoying. Where the hell is he?
Perfect shot.
Wow, I'm hitting nothing here. Oh, yeah, you can stick around as much as you want, Dan. Wow, I cannot hit anything with these guys. What's going on? Oh, but the blind cudgel demons I'm doing just fine on, but the zombies I can't hit shit? That's annoying. Where the hell is the blind sword demon? He's supposed to be right here. Well, I can't put anything in there right now because it'll disconnect.
Put yourself somewhere safe if you can.
What the hell? Mm-hmm.
Nothing else sound good?
Not really.
You want to grilled cheese with it?
Be nice.
Or not with clam chowder?
I mean, I could.
Okay. I think I've got enough butter to make you one.
Well, where in the hell is this guy?
I think he's down where the other sword arch-looking guys are, kind of at the bottom of the thing. If I remember correctly.
That's what I was thinking too, but there was only one person down there, and that wasn't him.
No, I mean like before you get into this stuff.
Yeah, there was only one person down there, and it was... There he is, you freaking bastard. Smash! Hey, Christian. My phone says it's raining. Yay, I found the sword. Now let's get the hell out of here because these guys are way, way too high of a level for me right now. I should not even be anywhere near Valley of Hell yet.
No.
I might actually have to stop in the village up here and meditate and heal external wounds because damn. 296. It's not terrible. It's not great. But those stupid
You were up against.
turkey phoenixes were worse. Everything down here is red to me except for those stupid zombies that I couldn't hit. Do not excuse the puppy butt. Because, I don't know. Because words.
Which are hard.
Village. Heal external wounds.
You need to get better tomorrow.
Okay.
It's great value butter wasn't bad, so I need to get more of that.
Much meditation needs to be done. Probably still at least half an hour. I know, I'll eat. Wouldn't be the first time I've eaten on stream. Hairbow Go Bears. Not sponsored. I wish.
One of these days, I want to find some more garden cheese and make a grilled cheese with that.
Okay. All the love. Yes, all the love. That was not fun going to Valley of Hell way too damn early. I don't even think my main is ready for Valley of Hell yet. And he's 12 levels above me. He'd probably still get the squish.
This one may end up as your main.
It might.
Do you want to be the main pupper?
Oh, come on. I just healed all my external wounds. What kind of bullshit is this?
You did it again?
29 just from one attack. Toad demon.
Oh. Yeah, they do that.
Rat demon likes ducks. Do you have any ducks?
I am not having this.
Etienne Gate. And now we have 206 external wounds because a damn mini boss hit me. Drive by slapping. Run by slapping, anyway. Hey, the sinful monks are orange to me now. That means the ones on the other side of the hill up here might be yellow. Nope, they're orange too. Yep, they're orange too. Orange, orange, light blue. Thanks, bro. Kind of need that. Ha! I made it down the hill. I am pleased with myself. Now you better be in this damn village. Yeah, he is. Okay, good. I got your sword, dude. And it is seriously one of those ugly ass anime swords that I was talking about. This is supposed to be. I don't know how well you can see it. And there's no, like, bring up an item to look at it better, but it's definitely one of those goofy ass anime looking swords that I was talking about a few weeks ago. You did it. No, don't waste time with me. I have my own battles to plan. Use the sword to save your kung fu brother. Are you all right then? No. It's that brutal woman. She hasn't changed in 10 years. I've never felt love for her, and I've never said I love her, so why do I feel this pain? What is this curse? I am done for. She's used the most brutal and poisonous kung fu from Heavenly Demon. She attacked me with clarified by hit, and I'll be lucky to survive more than 3 days now. What is classified by hit? It should be called delusion hit. I will help you. No, there's no need. When you live for the clan, you should not be concerned about life and death. I'm not afraid of death, but I am ashamed that I couldn't avenge the Hwasan clan. I will go meditate now. That will delay the spread of the poison in my body, and then before I die, I will kill some more Heavenly Demon members. Forget about me. Go to Hefei quickly. And we're going to go really quickly, because we're going to go and use a Courier's Guild Pass. right, take this ugly ass anime sword off my hands, bro. I never thought you would succeed. This sword is truly magnificent. No, it's not. Clearly, I owe it to you to keep my promise. Not that I would ever do otherwise, of course. But this is really a fine sword. So here's what you need to know about the Hwasan clan's miracle medicine. What? You want me to give you the detoxification drug for classified by hit? I am speechless. Hey, Kutso didn't do anything for you, so why are you doing this for him? Saving people's lives is our clan's creed. The pupils of Wudan seem to have amazing karma. It turns out that no matter what you seek, you'll get it double. Doesn't matter whether you save one life or two. You will bet your life, though, not mine. Here, take these letters of introduction. Give the first letter to Dr. Western Wisdom in Wuan Village in Zhengzhou. Give the second letter to the Dr. Big Wind in Tiantan Village in Jinan. Each one will tell you what you have to do. Keep this in mind. If you can't do the one, you can't do the other. Woo! And now we are Rising Light 12. Put it all in essence. All right, good night, Dave. We go ahead and head to bed then. I will probably be finishing up this quest and then calling it for tonight. Because by the time we get anywhere, we'll be over 3 hours. Who dogs? Yu Xiaoqing sent you? I don't need that letter, but a woman in the Dragonflower Twin Tower does. She told me to tell that to whoever brought that letter. Go to the Dragonflower Twin Tower fast. Merciful Buddha, are you the one that Yi Xiaoqing sent? I was waiting for you. I will tell you about the miracle medicine. Heavenly Demon took it when Hua San clan was destroyed 10 years ago. The people who were transferring those 3 drugs were worried they might get stolen. Therefore, they divided them into 3 and placed them in 3 different locations. I know the location of one of the drugs, but not the other 2. Merciful Buddha, if you will provide me a small service, I will tell you about it. I need you to fetch me a small box. It is my box, rightfully. The person who stole it from me is the master of Death Valley, Hidden Face Devil. If you kill her and bring her secret box as I have asked, I will find the miracle drug. Look for the box inside one of those jars in her palace. I hope you can enlist some allies to kill her. I almost forgot. Take this key, it will help. So again, it wants me to go dungeon raid in Valley of Hell. When I haven't even successfully raided Cave of Conqueror yet. So let's see what the other one wants me to do. And if they also want me to go into Valley of Hell, then that's going to have to wait until next week. Because there is no way in hell, if I can't do Cave of Conquerors, And they're not even giving me the option to deliver the other letter. So that is going to be where we are going to call it for tonight. And I will have to get together a party to come and raid Cave of Conquerors. So that's what we're going to attempt to do for next week. Let's try and get a raid party together and go into Cave of Conquerors. But I appreciate everyone coming. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little while. I want to give a special shout out to my patrons, Dan Hollifield, Carl Whitman, Rich Asplin Jr., and Joe and Trelena Bachman. You guys are awesome. I will see you either on Wednesday over on the Indie CD channel for Creatives at Play. If not, I will see you Saturday for another edition of the Tea House. And if not, then we will be back right here next Monday for more of the wonderful adventures of Inigo Barktoya. See you guys later. 再见。